123, 123.
Gotcha. Hey everybody, welcome back. Erik Johnston here, and we're at the Mid-America Flight Museum with Scott Glover, and David Burt is in the back seat. We're going to take up the Spartan Executive and for a little flight and take you guys along for the ride.
Wonderful. Elevator trim right there.
Oh, that's cool. Where's the indicator? Over in your
right here.
All right.
Mount Pleasant traffic at Spartan 662 departing on 35. We'll be out to the west, Mount Pleasant traffic. We just got a 985, just like a lot of airplanes. The Howard, the Stagger Wing, the Beech 18's got them. We'll come into about 32, 33 inches manifold pressure, about 2,200 RPMs, and make sure everything's good. I always like to check oil pressure on these things, and anything that doesn't look good before we leave the ground, let me know. We'll abort. Past that, we'll go and work the problem and come back around for a 35. All right. Questions?
Nope, good to go.
Here we go.
David, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Boy, this is definitely a tail dragger. Got a lot of nose up there, friend.
Everything's looking good. Passing through about 80 miles an hour. Ease it off. Positive rate. Tap the brakes. Gears coming up.
Does the gear really come up that fast?
It comes up that fast. Really fast. Yeah, Stagger Wing's the same way.
Really?
Beech is that way, yeah. These electric gears are pretty fast.
Wow. 28 volt electrical system?
Yeah. This was converted. They came out with a 12 originally, and this one was converted to the 28 back in the 40s. So we're going to come back to 30 inches manifold pressure. And initially, we'll come back to about 2,000 RPMs. We'll leave it full ridge.
Got a lot of air coming into that vent. That's nice.
That's good air.
Yeah. Thank you so much, man.
My pleasure.
Cool.
My pleasure. So we're full fuel. We're not full fuel. We got full mains, 60 some odd gallons, and 3 of us were climbing 1,000 feet a minute at 110 miles an hour.
Man, this is a smooth airplane.
And it turned out so great today anyway to do this. So.
It did. It really did. We can actually see the horizon now.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a very smooth airplane.
Okay, we're 2,500 feet. We're just going to go ahead and level off. I'm just going to leave it at 30-20, won't hurt a thing, and we'll just kind of see what she'll do. These radial engine airplanes, all of them, I mean, whether you're in the DC-3, Beech 18 Corsair, these radial engines, whatever your indicated airspeed is, right here level, 2,500 feet, about what you're going to indicate at 12,000 feet, because they all got blowers in them. So, you look down and you say, man, we're not going very fast. We're indicating 145, fixing to be 150 miles an hour. Thought it would do 200. It'll indicate 145 or 50 miles an hour at 12,000 feet. There's your true airspeed. That's how you get it. So right here, that's about what you're going to get out of a Spartan. If we did climb on up to 11, 12,000, we get a solid true airspeed of 170, 75 knots, which is just phenomenal.
Wow.
That's where you're going to cruise it at.
What's your fuel burn at that point?
About 22 gallons an hour up there. 22 to 20. Call it. I budget 25, and you'll get a little bit of change back on these 985. Now running here, we're probably more than that. I'll probably pull this thing back to about 28 inches, about 1,800. And up high, we'd lean it just a little bit, but I would never lean anything below 4,000 or 5,000 feet. I just run it full ridge. I mean,
Well, on the ground, it's definitely tail dragger. Like I said, the nose definitely sticks up, and you got a S-turn. But in level flight, you got a decent amount of visibility out there.
Do a couple wing overs here, nothing crazy, but just show you how smooth it is all over the nose here. We'll pick up a little bit of speed. That's 170, 75 mile an hour. Not so gentle wing overs.
Yeah, they're fun. They're graceful. solid feeling airplane.
Erik, it's your airplane. Go fly it. Give us a pilot review.
All right, thank you. It's light on the pitch, isn't it?
It is, real light. How's the back seat?
Man, this is awesome back here. Look at the room.
Pretty comfortable, isn't it?
I mean, she can stretch out.
That's a really solid feeling airplane, man.
Yeah, well, I look at it, a brand new Cessna 182 cost about what this thing cost.
I think I just saw a bald eagle.
You might have. We got quite a few eagles around here.
Holy cow.
Yeah, around Lake Cypress Springs. I mean, when I was growing up, there weren't many eagles, but here lately, there's quite a few eagles around here. Well, I was going to say, this thing costs about what a brand new 182 cost, or, even a 15-year-old Baron. And, I mean, you get an airplane like this, you can go places, you can go to shows, you can have fun, and, it's probably not going to double in value like the stock market might over 7 or 8 years, but it's going to hold its value. I just think these are wonderful airplanes.
Well, they are.
For a family traveling machine. Put a Garmin 530 in there, put WAS in it, and go fly. I think like the 985 engine, it's so proven, so dependable. I mean, anything can quit, okay, but it's just such a proven engine that I would really have no reservations flying this airplane anywhere. I'm not a big single engine night guy, as you know. I'd rather be in the Piper Apache if I'm going to be at night, but for daytime flying, I don't think you can beat this.
I was impressed with that single engine performance in the Apache when we did that video. In fact, a lot of people were impressed with the single engine performance. They kind of debunked a lot of the rumors that have been going around for a long time.
I still get some calls occasionally on that video.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of
cool. It's neat that people can benefit from it.
Pretty quiet. I mean, we got headsets on, but it's a pretty quiet airplane too.
Not bad at all. Yeah, I was just thinking myself, because not having A&R headsets, it's not bad at all.
Yeah.
So we're running, what'd you say, 1,800 RPM?
We're running 1,800, 28 inches, 1,800 RPMs.
I remember when you got this, and a few people posted on Facebook that it was, coming here. I remember David Berg going, dude, you got to get out there and take some pictures of that thing. And here you are riding it.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. I'm glad y'all are here.
This is a dream.
Thank you so much.
Well, the videos you do, not only for us, but all around. I mean, all the videos you've done for the jet guys up there, the Marchetti guys, you've gotten in good with those people. They seem like a really nice group of people. And
They really are.
You just let people who don't have the opportunity to experience it, to kind of see what it's like.
It is so sensitive on pitch. Holy cow.
A little bit like an RV, isn't it, on pitch? It's real weird.
I've never flown an RV.
Oh, really?
I never have, but
that's the one thing, this airplane, it's a big airplane. I mean, it really is. It's a big airplane. You walk around it. But it the control surfaces are so light. Wow. I doubt when they were selling these things for $30,000, $35,000, I doubt they were making any money. This is a bunch of oil people selling airplanes to their friends. But they designed a beautiful aircraft.
Where was it built? Was it Tulsa? Is it Oklahoma?
I believe it was Tulsa.
Yeah.
Boy, it's a pretty day. Been a couple days since I've flown. You can tell by my altitude.
Oh, you're doing good. I tell you, go over to my grass strip, and we'll do a couple passes down the grass strip, low passes, and that looks good on video.
Okay.
That took a lot of convincing, Eric.
he knows which arm is easier to twist than the other arm.
Eric's got all these GoPros and stuff, but I kind of like instant gratification, so
Me too.
So I'm gonna take a selfie here in the middle of all this. Come on in here. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Cool. Awesome. Temperature still look good. Oil pressure's great. It's one thing about flying, for whatever reason, I don't think they're any more prone to problems than the other engines, but I just grew up flying radial.
Where's your place? I had it.
Right ahead of us up there. You're on a kind of a right down.
Oh, I see it now. Okay.
But, you know, you look up there and you see everything in the green, and that's really good. But in reality, what I really like to see is no change. So if you're flying along and then you look up and your oil pressure's 7 pounds less, just kind of make a note of that, okay? Is maybe the engine temperature's a little hotter, you know, whatever, and that's cool. There's a reason for that. If there's no good reason for that, really kind of watch that. And if that oil pressure moves another 2 or 3 pounds, I'm landing. Okay. Still way up in the green. But to me, that's the way you got to fly these radial engine, these warbirds, and you got to be a little proactive and be a little precautious about how you operate them. But you'll see us really watching oil pressure, oil temperature. That's kind of the lifeblood. People say, "What's the most important instrument in the airplane?" I say, "Oil pressure, oil temperature." That's because that's the health of your bearings.
Yeah. I remember we were doing edge rolling on T6 over Mesquite one day, and we just a ground run, and we cut it, and the pod goes like that. The bearing welded itself to the crankshaft, and it was yeah.
They're very dependable, and the other good thing about these radials is normally, unless you break a crankshaft or something instant, they normally give you, if you pay attention, they normally give you, if not minutes, sometimes hours and hours of warning. You just got to be able to read the warning signs on these motors.
Sure.
Traffic helicopter. And sometimes we shut them down, we go check them all out, there's nothing wrong, and that's cool. We just did 100 hour on our engine early.
Could be an indication issue
I'll take it right here, we'll make a pass down the runway.
You got it.
This will be pretty on the GoPros out on the wing.
Yeah. Now that it's all green again.
There's our crash strip there.
There's the wind there too.
Yeah, that'll look cool.
It feels like a fighter, man.
My cows down there love me. Not really. It's all yours, Skin, Eric.
All right, thanks. Man, that was cool.
Get down low. If you need to climb a little bit, I'll just come back up to that 30, 20. You don't really lug it very much there. That's a lot of power for a high-speed cruise or kind of a cruise climb.
Got a nice Scotch. You've got the E1000 autopilot in this thing.
You know, that
front
is,
right seat.
This thing is certified with a Britain vacuum autopilot, and it actually works.
Really?
It's real slow and sluggish to get started, but once you get it started, it'll go cross country, and it doesn't really wander very much.
I think Britain, they're back up and running again.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah, they sold their, I think one of the gentlemen died or something like that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. That Twinco I had it.
Mount Pleasant traffic at Spartan 662. We're on a left downwind for 35 Mount Pleasant. I don't see anybody else out here.
Oh, it looks
Okay.
clear.
Well, I'm kind of close.
Oh,
This is fine. A little wind out of the east today. Push us around a little bit. I'll pick the nose up if you don't mind, Eric. We're going to get it down to about 125, 120. We can grab the gear and the flaps.
all right.
Up there, here comes the gear. Electric gear, you can hear it coming down. 2 yellows, now we got 2 greens. We got the gear down. It was really, really fast. Neat thing about it, we've got two flap buttons down there. We've got our normal wing flaps, and we got a center flap. And normally we don't even use the center flap, but we just use the wing flaps. So right there, there's our gauge. I got about 20 degrees of flap.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead and make your left turn for base and the final. and Mount Pleasant. Spartan 662s on a left base, turning final for 3-5 full stop Mount Pleasant.
It's real nose heavy, so it's out of trim. It's all yours. Oh, that's right. I forgot that was the trim.
Oh, there's your trim right there. It's the big O, big O. Okay, we got 2 greens and we got full wing flaps and our center flaps are up.
Good left crosswind.
That wasn't my best one, but it is blowing out there pretty cross on the
It's
left.
a direct, strong crosswind.
You know, and I'm not that current in a Spartan, but you know, if you get real current in the airplane, you know, it handles a crosswind really nice.
I was impressed with that.
I was too.
Yeah.
It was nice.
But I tell people I've done a little better, a lot worse.
Man, thank you so much. That was
You're welcome.
That was amazing fun.
Here's one thing we don't want to screw up. So we exit the runway, we stop. Think about it. That's a flap switch. Pull it up. Push your flaps going up.
Go back to neutral when it gets to 0?
Yep.
All right.
We don't have cow flaps or anything in this airplane. It's really simple.
Wow.
Just don't want to grab the gear. I think there is a squat switch, but I don't want to test it. No. Almost every Spartan out there, including this one, has been geared up. And normally it's not necessarily someone forgetting to put the gear down, but it's you hear the trunnion issue. So the trunnions, when they first came out, it's the weak point on the Spartan, and they came out with a new trunnion design, and it's machined out of a solid billet. And almost all I think there's only one Spartan out there flying that does not have that mod done on.
Oh, wow.
This one just had it done because it broke its trunnions in Santa Fe, New Mexico. So it's a good strong landing gear now. I don't worry about it.
There's just something about the Spartan it's got a grace and an elegance that it's just its own thing.
Classic design and slick. Very.
It was so far ahead of its time. I mean, again, everything out there was wooden fabric at that time, except the port tri-motor. It was just a wooden fabric. And this thing did, and it was like a spaceship. Erik, it's been fun.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you, everybody, for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the like button and leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the video. Thank you.
This video was brought to you by US Roast. Check them out at usroast.com. Thanks for watching.